สวัสดีค่ะขอต้อนรับพาร์ทเนอร์และแขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านนะคะเข้าสู่งาน HOLOWITS Autumn 2023 New Product Launch Everything Sensing for an Intelligent World วันนี้อยู่กับดิฉันกีตาร์สรุดาชูศรีรับหน้าที่เป็นผู้ดำเนินรายการนะคะและแน่นอนค่ะวันนี้ต้องบอกว่าในฐานะนะคะเป็นตัวแทนของผู้จัดงานของเราวันนี้ก็ยินดีที่จะต้อนรับแขกผู้มีเกียรติคนสำคัญของเราเป็นอย่างยิ่งเลยค่ะ Good afternoon ladies and gentlemen welcome to HOLOWITS Autumn 2023 New Product Launch Everything Sensing for an Intelligent World We're very happy to have all of you here joining us in this afternoon so First of all แน่นอนนะคะว่าสำหรับงานในวันนี้ของเราค่ะอย่างแรกเลยนะคะก็ต้องบอกว่าเป็นการเปิดตัวผลิตภัณฑ์ใหม่ในช่วงปลายปี 2023 ของ HOLOWITS ค่ะโดยทาง HOLOWITS เองก็มุ่งมั่นที่จะนำเสนอผลิตภัณฑ์และโซลูชันที่มีความสามารถที่จะแข่งขันได้ในตลาดนี้นะคะทำงานร่วมกันกับพาร์ทเนอร์ของเราเพื่อสร้างอีโคซิสเต็มแล้วก็บรรลุผลนะคะผลลัพธ์แบบวินวินนั่นเองค่ะยิ่งในยุคของการเปลี่ยนแปลงทางดิจิทัลนะคะต้องบอกว่าวันนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะได้รับฟังแล้วก็ได้รับทราบถึงหัวข้อเหล่านี้อย่างเจาะลึกกันเลยค่ะต้องแอบบอกนิดนึงนะคะว่านอกจากจะมีเรื่องราวสาระความรู้เนื้อหาต่างๆที่เราจะรับฟังกันในอีกสักครู่นี้นะคะเราเองยังมีของรางวัลนะคะที่อยากจะให้ทุกท่านร่วมสนุกค่ะตอบคำถามแล้วก็รับของรางวัลมากมายกันด้วยนะคะในช่วงท้ายของสปีกเกอร์แต่ละท่านของเราค่ะยังไงเดี๋ยวเราติดตามกันนะคะว่าของรางวัลจะเป็นอะไรค่ะก่อนที่เราจะไปพบกับผลิตภัณฑ์ในวันนี้เช่นเดียวกันนะคะก็อยากจะขออนุญาตเปิดประเดิมกันด้วยเรื่องของภาพรวมของแบรนด์เราก่อนสักนิดหนึ่งนะคะ So ladies and gentlemen here I'm very delighted to announce that HOLOWITS Autumn 2023 new product launch well it's now officially underway and without further ado first of all I would like to invite our key person who will give us the information about the overall introduction of HOLOWITS brand and strategy release so please join me to welcome our HOLOWITS senior marketing manager Miss Elaine Lee ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับด้วยค่ะ
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, very welcome you guys to come to our lunch event, and I'm Elaine from HOLOWITS. So today, it's such a great honor for me to be here with you guys. And so at the beginning, before our launch part, I will take charge to give a overall introductions about HOLOWITS for you guys. So without further more, let's start it. Well, at the beginning, I would like to use 3 questions to help you quickly get to know about HOLOWITS. The first one, who is HOLOWITS and what does HOLOWITS do? So generally, HOLOWITS, we are a global provider of intelligent Internet of Things, products and solutions. And the second question, what can HOLOWITS bring? Well, HOLOWITS offering is quite comprehensively because our product is covering from the front end to the back end, like the AI-enabled AI camera, which is our core products, and with the video intelligent platform, and as well as some cloud service. And the third question, why to choose HOLOWITS? So besides the full-fledged chain and the powerful technical support and the intelligent vision technology we have, I think one of the most important reasons can be we are committed to build an ecosystem, a system which is open enough and flexible enough to cope with the quick change of the different scenarios and business. So HOLOWITS will collaborate with all of our partners to provide more valuable product and solutions for our customer. So, as I just mentioned that HOLOWITS, we take the AI camera as our core product, but why do we focus on this? Since the earliest analog camera to IPC, and for now, we believe that it's the generation of AI camera. But what exactly is AI camera, and what's the difference between IPC and AIC? While the traditional IPC, it just got the limited computing power and CPU performance, which will result in the problem like the low accuracy of the intelligence functions and the upgrading difficult, and besides, the function is fixed. While HOLOWITS AI camera can help us to solve this problem by our parts, like the first, the professional AI processor with the ultimate computing power, and the OpenOS can allow everything got converged. And the future-proof ecosystem can bridge the HOLOWITS with our partner together to bring much more good products. So I believe after my beginning introductions, everyone here got a little impressions about HOLOWITS. So now let's look at the root technology of our HOLOWITS offerings. The HOLOWITS top 3 AI technology: SuperColor, SuperCoding, and Super AI. SuperColor, it's just mainly about an image, which can help our camera to capture the perfect image with a balanced brightness, the vivid color, and full detail, even at the nighttime. While the supercoding is the technology about the storage, which can help our camera to highly reduce the storage space you need. And for the Super AI, which is our highlight part, with our concise structure and flexible ecosystem, which to build up the most powerful HOLOWITS AI camera. So now let's take a look at them one by one. First, let's get into the SuperColor. I think, as we all know, that the quality of the image is one of the key factors to determine that a camera is good or not. For example, some outdoor scenarios, like in the low-light environment, for example, like the water scenarios, park, community, or the construction site, especially at the nighttime, it's quite a challenge for our camera to capture the image because it's too dark to do that, right? And what's more, it also will get affected by some weather issues. For example, like the rainy day, windy, or dusty, this kind of issues. While our HOLOWITS SuperColor, we can break through with these problems by our upgraded from our lens to the sensor and our AI ISP image enhanced technology. So for the lens part, we call super large aperture. Commonly, when the aperture is larger, which means the lens can allow more exposure to the camera to ensure the image is bright enough, which also means that even the image you capture at the nighttime are still as clear as those taken in the daytime. And comparing to the industrial average, our design can allowing more 156% more light into the camera. So the next we're coming to the sensor. What's actually the super sensor? The super part lies in that we have add the white part to get the RGBW super sensor, which is kindly different for our industrial average sensor, because it's I think this is can highly improve the light sensitivity by 75%. And for I think it's such an amazing part to improve the light sensitivity. And we achieve this thanks to our powerful computing power and some in-depth image sensing technology to obtain and process this white light. Well, so the next part is about supercoding. Let's see the comparison of the normal coding. We call it H.265. Our supercoding can, just like I said, can highly help our customer to highly reduce the storage space you need and to extend twice the storage period. What does it mean? The same size of the video data you got, for the normal coding camera, you can only storage this data for 1 month. But with our HOLOWITS supercoding technology, you can storage this data for 2 months. That's the comparison. And now let's see how does HOLOWITS supercoding works. We got a video input, and the camera will segment the video into 2 parts, the background and the foreground. The background is something is less important, which is keep the same. So we will using the in-depth compressions to help us to save the storage. And for the foreground, it's something key information. For example, like the passenger, the car, the vehicle plate, this kind of moving objects you may need to take care about. So for this part, we will using the normal encoding tech. And then we got these two parts got confused together to generate a new video with a lower bit rate and transmission bandwidth. What's more, HOLOWITS Super Color, this technology can be applied in different scenarios. You can see the comparison statistic, the percentage on the screen. And one more point needs to be highlighted is that even though the bit rate and the transmission bandwidth is lower, but the accuracy of our intelligent functions are still the same. And the resolution are still the same, which means that the video are still as clear as before. So the next part, let's come into the Super AI. While HOLOWITS AI Open Platform, we provide with our partner with the AI model conversion tool, the AI deployment framework, and AI in-frame framework. It can enable one TOPS computing power of our AIC to play the effect of 3 TOPS of computing power of the industrial average. Well, the front part is mainly about our technology and products. Now let's talk about some brand stuff. You know, this year, HOLOWITS, we have made a brand upgraded, and we got our new logo, just like here. I was wonder, has anyone think about the middle part, just the red part of our logo? It's kind of like a robot, right? For the double O is its eyes, and the inclined L is its nose. Actually, it's the revealing of our slogan, to see, to sense, to get everything sensing for an intelligent world. And what's more, there are hidden clues on our brand's name, HOLOWITS. HOLOWITS is a combination word. The hollow is for holographic, and the wheat is for wheats. So this is revealing our missions to provide the intelligent, multi-dimensional sensing service to our customer. And what's more, HOLOWITS is always think highly on our partners' development. We will always provide the full support to our partner, helping them to get developed and growing in the global market. So for the marketing support, we have the full set of material support to help our partner launch the global event, like the topic and solution design, marketing material, preparation, on-site presentation. For example, like this is the brand brochures that has shown here, but we also got some product portfolio and some marketing materials like the polo shirt, the notebook, the pen, these kind of things. And for the left side, as for now, a lot of partner of HOLOWITS has already successfully launched all kinds of events all over the world. Just like the picture we show here. So the first one is about the education exhibitions in Thailand, in Bangkok, and the picture next with him is the exhibition in Turkey. And for that is the launch event in Indonesia, and the last one is the really famous expo called GTEx in the UAE. Besides that, we are also support to develop Tier 2 partner, which is commonly can be proceed as the online way and offline way. So for the online way, just like the white picture has shown here, our HOLOWITS official website have the relevant page to help the Tier 2 partner registration. And for offline way, we will giving the support to our partner for their local events, like the partner meet, product launch, this kind of things. And we also have some equipment support, like this is the demo box, and can help our partner to perform the POC test in a more available way. So, and this is mainly the material and the design I have talked first. It's the HOLOWITS Technology Center. So the left side is the poster of the different scenario of AIC appliance, and we also got some video type. So for the not only on the marketing side, for the technical side, we will also giving support to our partner from the pre-sales to the post-sales. And the content will include it from the service, products, and solutions. On our official website, we have the knowledge and e-learning part in the support page. Maybe you guys can check with our official website later then. And we got a lot of different types of materials like the videos or files to give the guidance of our products and solutions. And what's more, we also have a part we call HOLOWITS certificating. And when the partner is finished the online class, and you can participate in the specialist exam. So the partner will get a certification if you pass the exam, and we will giving the relevant awards for your hard work. So I think that's the main link for my part. Thanks all for listening, and I hope everyone can know more about HOLOWITS from my speech, and hope you guys enjoying the following event later. Thank you all.
Okay. Well, don't worry. After each of our speakers come up on stage, and then at the end of the session, we'll have some quiz like that, and a little word for give everyone. Okay. So next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our HOLOWITS new product that everyone should be waiting for here. The product launching, and let's get started and know the more details to come up on stage. ต่อไปนี้นะคะเดี๋ยวจะเป็นไฮไลท์งานของเราเลยนะคะที่ทุกท่านจะได้พบกับผลิตภัณฑ์ใหม่ของ HOLOWITS นั่นเองค่ะ So please join me to welcome HOLOWITS Senior Technical Manager Mr. Nathan Liu ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับด้วยนะคะ
Well, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you all for your attending. I'm Nathan, Technical Manager from HOLOWITS. Now, I'm sure you've been waiting forever. What kind of products we are bringing you today? Well, firstly, let's take a preview. As you already know, based on the three root technology we have right now, the Super Color, Super AI, and Super Coding, HOLOWITS reorganizes all the AI cameras into a brand new Super series, which stands for Supreme, Ultra, and Premium, Easy, and Residential. Well, now let's cut the cliche and get to the point. For the new products we have today, we are launching a brand new HOLOWITS Ultra Series AI cameras. What we are looking at right now is a 4-megapixel dual-lens AI bullet cameras with 2 TOPS of computing power from Ultra Series. Well, to waken up your memories, let's firstly take a look at this guy, the dual-lens camera from the previous generation, M2241 and X2241. Now, I don't need to brag about its performance anymore. I think from the past few years, 2241 has already proved its capability. Like, small yet powerful, capturing the panoramic view and details with 2 eyes, and running 2 algorithms simultaneously, let alone all the features I haven't mentioned about. Now, let's take a look at the new guy here. This time, to bring you the ultra performance, we focused the upgrade on the 4 features here. The first one, lens, and the image enhancement, and also a built-in retina illuminator, and lastly, an ultra long range shade. Well, the magic we are playing for the lens this time is definitely not just simply an f1.0 wide aperture. We've upgraded the long focal lens to a fixed f1.0 aperture. What is it supposed to mean? As we all know, for a long focal lens, when it focuses on the object from far away, the aperture actually gets smaller. Well, how do we fix it? We are now fixing the aperture to f1.0, which means even if we zoom in or zoom out, the aperture always is fixed at f1.0. So in this way, we are allowing more light to get into the lens, no matter for a long distance or close distance. Well, now, you may have a question now. right? If we fix the aperture to f1.0, how are we supposed to guarantee a large DOF? Well, here's the answer. To get genuine ultra performance, except for fixing the aperture to f1.0, we also equipped the U-series dual lens camera with our enhanced AI ISP technology to acquire an ultra deep DOF, which almost doubles the one in the industry, right? And so the object at the back could still be captured super clearly. In this way, with a fixed f1.0 aperture and also with the AI ISP technology, everything, every single detail in the long focal view could be captured perfectly. Well, for the next part, I would like to bring you the new P-series AI cameras. This time, we are giving 3 different types of new model of AI cameras: a dome camera, fixed dome camera, and a bullet camera. Now, this is the new 5-inch dome camera from Premium Series. 5 megapixels, high performance 30-meter speaker, and 15-meter mic, and also a hydrophobic rain shade, heating film, built-in IR illuminator, and a white light illuminator. So, as an excellent model for parameter protection and situation analysis, it has been equipped with everything functional and premium. Besides, this time, we are bringing different resolution of the fixed dome camera and bullet camera, which is 2 megapixel and 5 megapixels, with surge computing power and high-quality images. And basically, all of the premium functions are supported on these 2 models, such as the on-with profile M and SD card, full pigtails, IP67, and the PoE power supply, and a large IR range, etc. And also, to support all scenarios of intelligence, these 2 guys here support 4 different intelligent applications. For example, target recognition, behavior analysis, situation analysis, object classification. And by the way, these intelligent applications could be switched inside one camera. This is what we call it a surging computing power. And also, this time, the aperture of the model of these 2 models here has been upgraded to f1.2 to get premium full colors, especially at night. So just like Elaine mentioned, the picture we took at night is just bright as in daytime. And also, the supercoating technology is now available as well. Well, now let's take a look at what is supercoating, which is one of our most significant functions. By dividing the images into different parts with AI technologies and encode the different parts individually, supercoating reduces the bitrate by over 50% comparing to H.265. Thus, saves us a large amount of storage. And I think we just had a quiz about this technology, right? And also, without losing any quality of images or accuracy of intelligence. Now, let's enjoy a short introduction video of our supercoating technology.
Do you know that nearly 1.2 billion cameras are operational around the world, generating an average of 50 billion terabytes video data daily? I can help process massive video data, saving at least $1.1 billion US, and people start to take notice of me. Owing to research into basic theories underpinning mathematics and physics, I use AI algorithms to find out what people want to see. I can segment valuable foreground and valueless background at pixel level, and perform high-fidelity foreground encoding and deep background compression. Just like that, I can easily compress video. Longer storage period, more access channels, and higher HD storage are no longer limited by hardware with my help. Scenarios include complex or simple scenarios with pedestrians and vehicles, and scenarios with the few pedestrians and vehicles. I can compress video excellently and prevent images from being distorted and intelligence precision from decreasing. My outstanding bitrate control ensures smoother video experience. You can witness splendor of video in the blink of an eye. I comply with H.265, making me compatible with mainstream decoding devices. I am HOLOWITS Super Coding, beyond H.265, powered by AI.
All right, after the little seasoning here, overall speaking, with its advanced features and the state-of-the-art technology, the new Premium series aims to provide comprehensive solutions to our customers. According to our customers' requirement, we can always distribute our solution with our amazing AI cameras or with one of our new products today, the budget-friendly and optimal HD cameras. Well, speaking of the HD cameras, what comes after is our brand new E-Series HD cameras, standing for easy use and easy installation, ensuring a round-the-clock experience without any compromising. Let's take a look. A 4-megapixel HD full images, f1.6 wide aperture, and also IR and white light illuminator, etc. Basically, all of the functions, all of the features. And besides, to obtain easier usage experience, we have updated the E-Series with some humanized designs, just like a guidebook by QR code, and also an integrated bracket, and also the one-click restart button. Now, here's how we obtain the guidebook. Scan the QR code on the back of the camera and select the language from multiple options, and we get a fully detailed guidebook for a quick start, which is very convenient and eco-friendly. All right, besides all of the updates on the AI cameras this time, mentioned above, today, proudly, we also launch a new HOLOWITS platform series, the VIP and MVR series. As the brand new video intelligence platform, the cutting-edge IVS-1800 E-Series is set to revolutionize the way you protect what matters most. This time, IVS-1800 is equipped with 20 TOPS of computing power, which is powerful enough to proceed up to 16 channels of video analysis and 64 channels of image analysis with its intelligence. And there's more. I would like to introduce you a groundbreaking technology for video storage, which is called HOLOWITS Safe Video Technology. Well, this part is quite complicated. Let me explain a little bit for you. HOLOWITS innovated the very first file-based RAID technology for a safer and more efficient video storage. Unlike the block-based RAID, Safe Video Tech delivers large blocks of data in frequency. That is to say, Safe Video technology can read and write the data more efficiently. Well, but how is it related to video safety? As we know, the failure of the disks in the RAID group, in a traditional RAID group, is just like a tumor that has spread to the whole body. And once there is error for some of the disk in the RAID group, it will cause the whole RAID group fails and becomes unreadable. But unlike our Safe Video RAID, Safe Video RAID delivers the data in sequence. So when 1, 2, or more disks in the RAID group fails, the remaining disks can maintain the video data safe and sound. So the rest of the data is still readable. So to bring us a safer video storage. Besides, this time, the web-based configuration and also the hot swap are also supported on IVS-1800 E-Series. Lastly, for a larger capacity of storage, we are launching N700-1200, which can be equipped with up to 36 hard disks. and supports supercoding technology as well. With safe video and supercoding technology, N700 series massively reduces TCO for our customers. This is the value we bring to our customers.
ดูเป็นช่วงที่คึกคักคึกคืนกันนี้นะคะ Okay well congratulations for those who got the answer all right the first one could be tough and the second one we know suddenly we just press and you know the answer already Okay เดี๋ยวเอาเป็นว่าก็จะมีแบบนี้เหมือนกันค่ะเดี๋ยวอีกหนึ่งท่านจะขึ้นมานะคะก่อนหน้านี้เราฟังจากนะคะทาง HOLOWITS กันไปเดี๋ยวจะขออนุญาตเชิญนะคะพาร์ทเนอร์ของเราบ้างดีกว่านะคะว่าในมุมของพาร์ทเนอร์เนี่ยโซลูชันของทาง HOLOWITS สามารถจะช่วยตอบโจทย์หรือตอบสนองความต้องการยังไงได้บ้างนะคะจะไปช่วยเหลือยังไงได้บ้างค่ะตอนนี้ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับ guest speaker ของเราท่านต่อไปด้วยนะคะ so let's hear from our partner coming up on stage to share his point of view how HOLOWITS can make his business easier or how it can help us here so join me to welcome product manager from Bangkok OA Comms Company Limited คุณละพัฒน์เผ่าเหลืองทองค่ะ
สวัสดีทุกคนนะครับ Okay sorry it has to be in English so welcome everyone นะครับ I am ละพัฒน์เผ่าเหลืองทอง product manager of Bangkok OA Com นะครับ Bangkok OA is a comprehensive distributor for HOLOWITS in Thailand and we are I'm here today to talk to you about the solution that HOLOWITS can help you with the actual solution because we already heard about the products what kind of advance in technology that HOLOWITS bring to the industry right so now I will be talking about solutions that HOLOWITS believe they can respond they can help you with okay so here we go from this slide you already heard about super color, super coding, and also super AI, which is the core. This is what we can say is a core technology that all of the solution or of the product of HOLOWITS will be based on. Right? This one is like kind of a springboard, So it's an exclusive technology to HOLOWITS alone. So and then we put all this technology into what? The next step up is the AIC or AI camera. That will be inclusive AI inside it, depending on what kind of series that another presenter already present that will be inclusive, and also it's an open AI platform, similar to the one have a third-party developer develop algorithm to put on the camera, so that it can perform other function besides what HOLOWITS already included. And the next one that is the platform that we heard about, the IVS 1800 and VR 800. And also, we also have the S100 and S200 that you can do the centralized management system with. It can control the whole 10,000 of cameras, for the banking, for the retail and everything, right? HOLOWITS also include this time cloud service. And also, for all this is we have the core pillar of the solution that main focus for the HOLOWITS is intelligent transportation, intelligent city, intelligent campus, and for SMB and others that we maybe we can use the open AI to support the others. Okay, but today I will be talking more on these three, especially intelligent campus, which is kind of a main industry, main solution, and also transportation and city. Okay, for the intelligent campus, HOLOWITS divide, they have a concept, and they put it into three parts. Is the outer circle, middle circle, and inner circle, right? Each part perform different function, requires different AI to be more effective. Right? For the outer circle, mostly will be on the outer rim of the campus or premises, like the fences and the gate and the fences. So it mostly will be intrusion detection, and will be what can AI do for the perimeter detection? It can do because it can separate between human or animals or some other things, like because if you use motion detection before, like IPC camera that my colleague mentioned before, normal IPC cannot separate what it is. If you see the leaf or the branches of the tree moving, right, or the cat walk by, the motion detection will alarm, and you will get a lot of false alarm, right, in that kind of difficult condition. But if you use AI, built-in AI, inclusive AI from HOLOWITS, you will be able to differentiate the animal and the human. So you can only choose what you want to detect, right? So it's less. It will provide you with less false alarm. You can increase efficiency, and you reduce the risk of. Because when you become tired of like if it's false alarm a lot, and you become tired of the false alarms because it's false alarm again, it's false alarm again. So you will ignore those alarms. So it increases the risk. But this time you don't need that because you can trust in the AI on the camera to detect this is really a threat. And for the middle, and the other one is the vehicle access. So you can detect vehicle, you can detect the type of vehicle, color of the vehicle, right? And including with the a third party, you can detect the license plate, and you can read license plate. You can do blacklist, whitelist, or you can do all kinds of monitoring of the entry and exit of the premises. For the middle circle. You can do the parking management inside the perimeter because it's different from the outer circle because it's already inside the campus. So you have to take where you park, or is it parking illegally, right? You park in a non-parking zone, or somebody park in a handicap zone or something like that. And then you can do and for the middle circle, you can connect with other system in the campus, like maybe fire detection, fire system, because you can do all sort of things like smoke detection in the garbage dumping area. You can detect smoke detection. You can detect fire based on the OpenAI or third-party algorithm OpenAI on the SDC on the AI camera. And for the inner circle is the indoor area. So now we are talking about inside the building. So our AI can detect a lot of things. Like you can detect together with maybe third-party algorithm. You can detect meter, right? Because not all the system is online. Not all system like old building or maybe just maybe like boiler or something. They have a meter, but it's not online. It's not digital meter, right? You cannot detect it, so you cannot read it. Right? You cannot integrate it into the building management system. But this one you can use because we can use the camera to detect it, and we can set the AI to detect whether or not the pressure or the flow rate is below or under recommended spec. Right? So you can do that. And also you can do the people counting and everything. So you know how many people left in the building. If there is a fire or anything, you can know. Okay. So we divide into front-end AI, collaborative AI, and open AI. This is how HOLOWITS look at it. The front-end AI is the AI that inside the camera, already inside the camera. Typically, it will be inclusive of the camera. So HOLOWITS will provide quite a lot depending on the series of the camera and the computing power, right? Because we have from one top, two tops, four tops on the camera itself. Collaborative AI will be when we integrate with the IoT system inside building, maybe with the elevators or escalator or anything, right? To improve the safety. And OpenAI is the one that the third party that we have in third party because we HOLOWITS build kind of like ecosystem, right? Because you cannot work alone anymore in this world. So you need a ecosystem. You need a partnership. So you can look up on the online with the HOLOWITS website. You can look at third-party algorithm, so you can look at that whether or not what kind of algorithm we support. Right? We have like a smoke detection, fire detection, or people counting, vehicle counting, a lot of stuff on what. Okay, this one is as I mentioned about. So because this is a typical IPC motion detection, right? I think everybody knows now. And then a lot of fault alarm. If you reduce the sensitivity or reduce the area, it will be less effective, less secure, right? So you need to detect the whole lot, the whole area. But what can you do? Because a lot of motion in there, right? So if you use the AI camera, especially from HOLOWITS, so you can detect only a human or a person doing what kind of activity, because we not only detect the object, we not only detect the target, we can detect the behavior. So this one will be more effective. And you don't need like any camera specific to look at the fences alone, right? To see if they are crossing the fence or not. Okay, this is also what I mentioned about for like falling detection. This is a third-party system that we already, BOA personally, we did this before we do the POC with the customer. And it worked very well because it can detect even small object from falling from the building. It's very effective. And at first I didn't believe it can do it, but yeah, it does. So it's very good. This is the meter that I mentioned about because it's an old system, right? And it's not worth for the end user, for the owner to invest money more on the system to turn the system into digital, and then you can plug it into building management system. It doesn't need to be like that. So you can use the analog type meter, and we can use the video analytic to detect the third. It is much efficient, much cheaper, right? And this one, for smoke detection and fire detection, the AI camera is much cheaper. As much, I think, for everybody else, for for typical scenario, the AIC with the smoke detection and fire detection is much more effective than using a thermal camera. Because if it's not, because thermal camera is quite very sensitive to the temperature, but it's a very expensive equipment, right? So it's not worth doing it to detect wide area. And you can also bundle using it for surveillance, right? So it's much easier for that way. Okay. So now this is to show you that for the campus we can centralize system. We can do the centralized system using because we also provide the platform, right? You have the technology, you have the camera, you have the platform, and you have the solution, right? So this one represent the whole thing. For the banking, for the banking or for the whole campus, you can detect the bank, you can detect ATM, you can detect anywhere on the campus, even the office or maybe a pool, a recreational center or anything. You can detect it from the one place. So when we apply campus solution onto a banking system, this is a typical scenario of a branch, a bank for a branch. So we start from the outside. You can detect the outdoor, the perimeter of the area. You can use AI plus motion detection or intrusion detection, loitering, anything. You can detect that, right? And then for the entrance, you also can use target capture. You can capture the target. And you can also, if you have the back end, or you can use the whole system from HOLOWITS, you can do target recognition, right? And then you can also, for the counter, for the teller, you can use the target capture to take how many people. You can do people counting, and you can do target recognition, right? So to stop unwanted people inside the bank, the wall, you can also use it to target recognition as well, but to confirm whether or not they are the customer, they are the owner of the key to go to the wall. Because for the wall, you have to rent from the bank. You have to rent the wall from the bank, right? Or for the wall, like in the movie, you have to go in. You need to be like maybe bank manager, along with maybe you need 2 key or whatever, right? So you need to verify. We can use the target function to verify that as well. And for the ATM, you can take the people behind you. Typically, there will be 2 cameras, right, inside the ATM to take the activity and also up top, right? So you can look at people behind you. If you go to the ATM machine, you can see they have like a mirror, 2 mirrors, right? So you can see who is behind you. You don't need that because we have the camera now. We have the technology. We have the AI, so we can see how far he stands behind you. A man or a girl or whatever, right? And you can do target recognition, right? If you have a known criminal list, you can do the target recognition, and also you can take how far he behind you, right? Or somebody loitering in front of the, walking around looking for a way to break in, right? in front of the bank, right? Okay. And for this is the technology that already implemented with the HOLOWITS. You can sensing the parking sensing, right? Parking violation. If you in front of a shop or maybe dropping zone, you can say you can park, you can deliver stuff, but you cannot exceed 15 minutes. HOLOWITS can take to that. AI can take to that, right? Fire, smoke, as before. Perimeter sensing. Vehicle access, building access also. And also this one, the PPE, right? It depends on the requirement. Typically, during the COVID, right, we need like mask detection, we need something, but that kind of mask detection is kind of still basic detection, but HOLOWITS AI is more advanced, that we can detect a lot of things, glove, we can detect vest, we can detect hard hat, and everything, right? So you need you need to have all 3, or with the boot you can have to all 4 to enter the site, right? To meet the condition. Okay.
Please properly wear the hard hat. Please put on the protective gloves. Please properly wear the high visibility safety vest.
So in this case, you can see it's different because we used to have a construction company contacting us, like they want to take to do the safety compliance before the worker enter the site, right? But this one also detect during working hour, right? So they detect that to make sure that all the worker comply with the safety, right? So this one will have an effect directly to the end user. First of all, reduce the insurance, right? And also increase safety, because you can see every construction site that we have a board. What is the last accident, right? How many days from the last accident, right? So this one can stop that, can help increase that number, increase the efficiency and safety on the construction. Okay.
Please do not park here. Smoke is detected. Smoke is detected. Do not enter. Do not enter.
Okay, from the last clip is a small example of retail. What kind of AI camera can support the retail or SMB? Right? There's a lot of feature in there that quite a lot to unpack in there. So it starts from a parking violation detection, right? From the girl. I mean, I think it's kind of a child abuse, right? I mean, a child just park in there and then you violation. So and not only that, parking violation from the outside, it's inside. You also detect the queue management. The queue length, it used to be for the non-AI based, regular IPC, you have to measure the length, the actual length of the queue, right? Because of the COVID, you have to stand a bit further. And I think after the COVID, people still stand a bit, not too close like it used to be. They still keep the distance between one, right? But AI helped that by counting the person, actual person, how many person is in there. So it actually telling you how many people waiting for the queue, in the queue, right? It's not just like, okay, this is 3 meters, exceed 3 meters, we open another teller. No, because right now, maybe that in 3 meters, there may be only 3 people in there, right? But this one, they count, the camera can count, so they know how many people are waiting. So we can set to like 5 people. If more than 5 people, we need to open another line, something like that. And also, we have fire detection. We have intrusion detection. And also, we have the heat map. Because the heat map, it used to be also based on the movement, based on the motion detection technology that you have to see the movement in there, right? But with the AI, you can actually control the people that stay in there and how long, right? So it's a lot better, it's a lot more accurate for the data to be, to be more precise. Okay, now we come to smart city, the concept of the event down there, right? So this is called intelligent city. In this one also, HOLOWITS come up with the concept of dividing into 3 segments. We start from sitter sensing circle, right? Community sensing grid, right? And also sensing point. So you can see it trickle down from the large area, right? Same concept as the campus, right? So you detect the outer entrance and exit, right? You can look at, okay, which highway, which motorway coming in and coming out. So you detect them, right? Detect the traffic. Detect the, important point, right? Entrance point, like either a ship, a boat, river, road, ramp, and anything. You can take it there, right? So you can do that by checkpoint, create checkpoint, because from my colleague showing, they have X series that you can check all the car, right? You can do super color. You can take the camera and without no light pollution at all. It's very, very exclusive to HOLOWITS only, right? People like if you go, I went to Shenzhen before, and leaving the airport, you can see like I'm not a superstar, flashing there all the time, right? I mean, I still feel like, oh, come on, it's gonna blind me somehow. But with the HOLOWITS from HOLOWITS, that is not gonna happen, right? No light pollution at all. So when we're talking about sitter sensing circle, it's more on the checkpoint. You can set to detect people coming in, coming out. We used to work with Rangsit city before. They want to know how many cars going through, and they have a blacklist of people. Like when the police have stolen vehicle, right? You announce the license plate detect, and then we can show them. Okay, this car passing through our city when and where is the entrance and where is the exit, right? Also, we can take the traffic hub more like a bus station. I mean, not like a bus like that, like a Morchit, and also the subway station, like, and also more kind of a transportation hub. Take the transportation center, so you can take the doors. And then coming down, now we're narrowing it down to sensing grid, which means it's divided into a block. If it's in, let's say if it's in Bangkok, right? It's Bangkok, it divided into district. Now it's become like a community level, right? So it's now, you take the in district or maybe sub-district area. So now you going down. So you are not looking at, it will be more like a subway station, not a junction, not junction anymore. It's bus station, smaller bus station, not the depot, right? And also you have to take a little bit smaller road because you want to monitor. It's not like highway and coming in or coming out of the city anymore. It become a lot of small road in there. And then that's why we said HOLOWITS decided to sensing point. This one is more like going to the hospital, take the hospital, maybe a community area, community center, recreational center, shopping mall, large shopping mall, maybe public area, like, the park and everything. Right? So this one will help you safeguard the city, safeguard the control, and actually take it everywhere. Right? So this one will increase safety. And with the help of AI, right, you can reduce a lot of human error. Right? Like somebody sleeping on the job, or there are so many camera, I cannot look at it. Right? So with the AI, everything is kind of automated. Right? So you have, and when it alert, you can respond to it accordingly. You can put in standard procedure, right? So you can put like, this kind of event happen, or can pop up on the screen, right? What is your response? What do you have to do? So the people, the worker, the operator can do that. Follow the protocol. Okay. From this, before that is the sensing layer, right? This is for the city. This is sensing layer. And then above it is similar to the other slide before. It's a platform. The platform is more like that we have IVS 1800, NVR 800, S200, S100, and many more new product coming. So this one will be the basis of the command center. And then above that, we have the management system. And also you can do search alerts, GIS application, those kind of more on the user interface, on the operation stuff. But you need this to perform, right? Okay. And this one will be more on intelligent traffic, intelligent transportation. Because of the enormous computing power that we have on the camera, right now it moves to the edge. Maybe some people say, hey, why don't we use the server-based analytics? Because server-based analytics is slower in terms of responding time. Not slower because it's processing slower. Because at the time, right, because this one is citywide area, so you need it to make a quick decision, right? Instead of sending video and processing it later, you can process it on the spot, and then you can send alert. It's much more efficient. So you can detect long-way driving, right? Fallen object. Fallen object means like maybe in the truck, we can see it all the time in Bangkok, right? Driving, some box falling down from the car in the front. That is very serious incident. Traffic jam, you can take actually because it can count the car. It can tell the car itself. If you can look at the data, because it depends on the angle of the camera, you can tell the traditional, similar to the queue management, the traditional IPC camera cannot count the car one by one. It will count the length, right, which is different. Because if the car is like stacked one by one, one after another, it will create not that long, but a lot of car anyway. So the traffic jam, we can take it more accurately. Abnormal driving is mean like, going left, going right, swaying. You can detect it. pedestrian non-motor, because like the road like motorway, you don't allow people to walk on it, right? Or expressway, you cannot get off the car. Actually, it's illegal to get off the car on the expressway. So we can take that with the camera. Animal detection, because we can separate it same, so we can detect person or animal on the road, and also so this one can help because it's a long road. The road, the motorway is very long, right? And a lot of camera to cover it. So you need AI to help you to detect it, to be more efficient. Okay. Okay, this. I think it will replay itself. So that clip is animation is showing you the abnormal parking, or maybe stop on the motorway, which is very dangerous. So it's kind of very, and you need to send help to help them, right? So with this, you don't need the telephone on the expressway anymore, right? Because every part of the motorway is taken. And for this is the solution. Also, there's in terms of service, this is kind of another not different from the earlier one. With the AI camera that we have, we also have the infrastructure of the platform, IVS Internet server, and the network system. Also, we have platform as a service, because we have the cloud, and we have, so you can take the with security as a service. This is a new another concept of security system that you can provide. And okay, the last one is I chose this project to be to talk about. This is a project that BOA did. Actually, we won it last year, right? And we finished implementation this year, earlier this year. This one is a hospital in Bangkok. Is the first phase is 320. We use all D-series SIU camera from HOLOWITS to work with VMS, because we want to show that HOLOWITS is a global player, right? If you play in your own backyard alone with your own system, it's not enough. You need to be a global player to be a significant force in the market, in the global market, right? So this one can show that, because it works with another VMS, another global VMS, right? So we can work it together. And for the second phase, we still have another 150 cameras online this year. And together, and we will use, because after the second phase, we will use AI. We will use behavior detection. We will use target recognition system from the whole to do this. So I believe this one can be a reference that we can show that, okay, AI